see here. This is working. Let's see here. Got this. Okay. So I need to be able to move this locally, because basically what I'm doing is I'm trying to create this wave motion. Also, I need to fix this. It's almost a perfect circle that I'm generating, but these like go into points here. I don't know why it's doing this completely, but I also know that I could like just tell these to move down a little bit. That would help, but you still have this issue of all of these being pointed. It's not a huge deal when they're actually going to be moving, but it's just kind of it annoys me. Anyway, so I need a way to move these locally, right? Because like the problem is like if I iterate through each of these points and I say point.transform.position, I need to get the local x, because I could say point.transform.position.x. Create a float, right? X point dot x, and then we could, you know, add or subtract whatever, right? Like maybe I want it to go down, so I'm gonna subtract this by 1, and then say that the point dot transform dot position is equal to a new vector 3. And then throw in my x point here. And actually I would want to do this with the y, if I wanted it to go up and down, right? So we can say y point, y, y. And then copy and paste this into here, make this a 0. The problem with this, and you'll see, is all of them go up uniformly, like together. It's really annoying. It's not what what the fuck? Okay. Oh, because the, here, hold on. And then we also need to say point dot transform dot position dot x. Z shouldn't matter. Yeah. So the problem is that just moves it. Now, just to see this being a bigger effect, put it at like 5, it should move up. No, it's moving down, I'm subtracting. So that's cool and all, but it's moving all of them. That's not what I want. Because I want to animate this basically via code. What I want to happen, right, is I want each of these, and I do have each of them looking towards the point. I want them to move in and up so I can animate like a wave flowing, right? So the problem is I need to figure out a way to do that. Now I do have a solution here that I could do. I'd rather do it this way though, so I'm trying to get this to work before I resort to using this. Because there's more I can do with this. So I think honestly, first let's get this on a time delay. I think that's what I should be doing. So let's see, we'll create a float this time. And then we say if start timer plus itself. No, what am I doing? I'm dot delta time. Okay, so my issue is yeah, so we're gonna do this. Oh, I'm doing this in the start function, first off. That's not what I want to be doing. We want to make waves be in the update function in this case. So actually, we can go ahead and put our start timer in this function as well. Now you'll see right now what this is doing is, it's probably gonna move really fast, actually. Yep, it zipped down. And again, I don't want it to be moving like that. I need each individual point to go inwards, so I need to get it locally. And honestly, that's fine right now. We won't worry about setting up the time delay yet until I've got this working. I just need to make this. I just need to make it so we can see this. So I'm gonna slow this down a lot. Still way too fast. Just add like 2 zeros onto this, and it'll probably be fine. So, yeah. So we can see that this whole body here... Who is calling me? Hold on. I am back. What is... Oh, right, because it's changing the rotation via the... Yeah, okay. So basically, I need that to not be happening. That's bad. I need it to happen locally, right? So there becomes this issue, right? I'm doing this locally. Now, with rigid bodies, it would actually be really easy, but I really don't want to use rigid bodies because I think it'd be very inefficient to have that many points having rigid bodies. I feel like it's unnecessary. I can, but I don't know, it seems stupid. So basically my issue is, this is fine, right? I'm getting this offset here, and this right here has nothing to do with it. It's this line here that's the issue. Because this is not I'm not transforming it locally. So I may need to do some research here. How to transform an object locally in C# Unity. Original position, new position. What? Oh, interesting. Time 0. I see what it's getting at here. Looks like I've looked at these before at some point. Transform.localPosition.x. transform.local position.x, original position. Okay. Vector. Does this take a vector 3, or is it a float? Like the original position's x. Okay, it's a float. Okay. New position, we do the center, just for now. We'll add an offset to this. Wait, what do you take? Ah. Plus the grid size. Transform. I don't know what this grid size is that it's adding to that. I don't know. I'm just gonna put a 2 here. Let's see what that does. See if this does anything. Original position. Cannot modify. Okay. So what's actually moving it? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Okay. Lovely. Just below here. Original position X. Because this is the center right here. See if that yells at me or not. I'm using lerping elsewhere. Cannot convert. You're taking a vector 3. Original position. What the fuck? Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3. Cannot convert float. Float. Okay. Oh, 4, 6, 6. No. Really doesn't like that. Okay. Stop being a bitch. 104. Well, that's bullshit. Why can't you do that? Doesn't make any sense. It's weird. Like, if I put those values into there... Oh, you'd still yell at me? Can I convert int? What? Hold on. So now this is confusing me because... Oh. Well, that would have been nice to know. Vector 3. Ugh, this is such a hassle. Okay, this sucks. Okay, vector 3, original position. And I guess it's not X or Y because fuck me. Okay. Point dot transform dot local position. Okay, what type of game am I working on? So I had this idea recently. I'll show you what I have right now. Hold on, let me comment this out before I break the entirety of Unity from running this. So currently, like I literally started working on this last night. Basically what it's going to be is this right here is going to be a universe, right? These points that are rendering, the player won't actually see, and the player will be like on this raft going over the universe. I need to fix this. Now, I'm working on generating these circles because I want the universe to almost be like this blobby, wavy thing. And so I generated a circle, well, kind of a circle. I mean, I can generate a kind of circle. There's an issue with like these points here, but it's not a big deal. I can fix that. What I'm doing right now, basically, is I'm trying to make these points move up and down kind of in like a sine wave, right? So I can create like a wavy motion. Now, you're not going to be able to see any of these dots. I'm going to connect these dots and then render a mesh in here, and then it's actually going to make waves. So this is very early on, and then you'll be on this raft here, and you'll be fishing for stuff in the universe, like planets and stuff. It's supposed to be like a vibe game, you know? I just thought it'd be kind of cute. And this has proved to be interesting. I'll show you actually this universe generator thing I made. You can change the point iteration, so like if I set it to 2, right, there'll only be so many points. So you can see right now there's only a few points here. So I can change the amount of iterations it does, which is pretty sick, I think, and I can change the radius of the universe here. Yeah, thank you. I thought it would be interesting too, so that is what we're doing. But yeah, right now I'm kind of, what I'm currently working on is actually getting these waves to work. So what I need is these points here to move, be able to control them moving locally like this, so I can make waves. But to make that work, I have to do mess with some local transform stuff, which is a little different than what I've done before. Okay, let me uncomment this again. Where was, here we go, original position. So I'm testing this out. I used some lerping over here for generating the actual circle, the big circle of points. So I'm using a similar method here. So we're gonna put in the original position, and then here we're going to put transform.position, and that's kind of weird, but it's because this script is on this is basically the middle of the circle right here. And then I guess this is like yeah. This is going to be interesting. I think it's just going to, I'm gonna put this up one. This isn't going to do what I want it to do right away, but it's fine. I just need this to start doing something I want. So let's see what this does. Absolutely nothing, question mark. It doesn't look like it's doing anything. Transform.position equals vector3.lerp, original position. Hold on. Yes, I did finish the Asteroid game. Yeah, I uploaded a trailer. I still need to put some stuff on my portfolio for it, but I'm working on another game now because I felt like, what the fuck? Okay, hold on. So that's interesting. It seems like they decided to. Interesting. Okay, let's put in a different. I think it's because of this right here. Let's assign a. Well, this should be the center though, right? Maybe. Pretty sure. Do what I want you to do. That is quite odd. Yeah, they seem to be. I don't even know what this is doing, to be completely honest with you. I don't have a great understanding of this specifically. It's just such a. Again, I could do this so easily with rigid bodies. I just don't want to put a rigid body on every single point I'm spawning in, because that just seems like it would not be good for performance. This feels like it should be easier. And again, I do have that animation solution, which is fine. I just want more control, and honestly, I just want to do it this way because it feels cooler. I just need you guys to just move in when I want you to. Move that way. Because what I'm trying to tell it right now is I want it to lerp from its original position here to this one, halfway, right, as a test. So this should shrink the entire circle, but it no shrink it. Why it no shrink it? Because I used this exact method up here when making the actual circle. Yeah, vector 3, lerp, transform position, and this was instantiating, and then 0. Like, I've done this exact thing. So my thought is it has to be the second vector I'm putting in. I think it's this right here. So, or maybe it's because this is a local position. Let's try making this just a normal, because I may not need to use here. Let's try this, and then if it still broken, then we need to use a different, like a variable. Whoa. Okay, a little different. Where you go? Where? Oh god, I don't know where we are. Okay, whatever. Get back to here. Space Rocks, what an original name. Yes, absolutely. So, I guess just as a test, this is so stupid. This should be working. We're gonna create a public transform for now, just for testing purposes. I hate when it does this. Transform with a capital. There we go. Public transform, and we're gonna call this test position. And then we're gonna do test pause dot position. So this game specifically, here, I'll actually, let me uncomment this so I can show you. Shinsia asked. So basically, this is very early stage development. Like, I literally started this last night. Basically what I'm doing here, first off, is I'm rendering a circle with a bunch of points, which I can specify how many point iterations I'm rendering. So this script took me way too long to make, by the way. So if I choose 4 iterations, there's not as many points. Basically what I'm trying to do right now is this whole thing is going to be like a universe. Like a universe. And you are going to be on a raft fishing in the universe for like planets and stuff. Now, I want it to be kind of wavy, like your raft, like, again, it's almost like a watery type thing. I'm making my own waves, basically. And I have these points which the player won't be able to see, but I need to be able to move these up and down like this, like locally. So, like so. And then I'm going to connect these together and make a mesh out of it, right? And so I need to use like kind of like a sine wave for that. Now, that's great and all. I can do that. My problem is moving these locally like this. It's giving me some trouble, which I feel like it shouldn't be that hard. Like, I've done a similar type of thing before, and if I used rigid bodies, I'd know what to do, but I just kind of want to figure it out this other way, because it seems dumb using a rigid body for every single point I generate in. But yeah, that's currently what I'm doing. It's just a vibey, fishing game, basically, is what I'm going for, with a cute art style, hopefully. Let's put this back at 8 iterations, and let's see if this still yells at me. Thank you. It came to me when I was falling asleep for a nap. I don't know why. Yeah, so basically, what was happening before? This is what the script is on, right? And the circles are all, like, I was trying to make it lerp in between them and this point. So I'm literally dragging in the same point again, so this shouldn't make any difference. Like, it should still bug out. Okay, it does. Great, awesome. So we can get rid of this. I just was making sure that wasn't somehow an issue. I don't know why this won't just lerp how I want it to. It's kind of weird. Maybe it's because... Oh, you know what it could be, actually. Hold on. Let's, transform.position. It could potentially be because I'm rotating that? I thought I would have to for this. Let's just, to be safe, get rid of this for now on these prefabs. Because if that's causing... That could maybe cause an issue with the lerping. Object reference not set to an instance of an object? What do you mean? In where? In the editor? What? Are you mad? Why are you mad at the prefab? I didn't do nothing. I don't understand. Point 2. What are you pissed about? Universe. Transform.look at universe. Look. Just comment everything out. Nothing. So I know for a fact this error is not from that. Go away. Are you... What the hell? Are you mad? Anyway, where are these now? Okay. Arm... Still being kind of weird. Huh. Where are these points? That's so odd. It's creating like this weird line, and they're all lining up like this. I don't know why exactly. Very weird. Okay. Not what I want. I don't think... Yeah, that's not what's messing with it, because it still is having the same problem. Question is it exactly the same? Like, does that change anything? Because if it does, then that is an issue, actually. So let's just make sure that's not changing the bug. I mean, it's changing, obviously, that they're rotated, facing the correct way, but it's still doing the same thing. So, yeah. That's so weird. I truly am not sure why that is so mad at me. So, it doesn't like the lerping. I don't know why it don't like the lerping. I did the same thing up here, and it lerped just fine. Why won't it lerp? Well, you know, it could be... Let's put this make waves back in the start function, actually. Now that I think about it, let's do this. Hold on. Because I'm using this a bit differently. Okay, still the same issue. Cool. Awesome. Great. Very weird. Very, very weird. Why are you being weird? We may not be able to use lerping. See this? He uses lerping here. And of course he's on a timer. That's not the problem right now. The timer isn't the problem. I can add that later. What's supposed to be happening is the entire circle should be shrinking, basically. If this is working properly, which it's not. Transform.local. Position equals a new vector 3. Right, but like, here's the problem. Let's comment this out. Let's do point dot transform dot local position is equal to a new vector 3. Yeah, that's literally it. Never had this issue. Oh god, hold on. I'm actually going to have to end my stream, unfortunately, but I will continue this in the future. I don't know the next time I'll be streaming this, but I'll probably be working on it off camera, and I might get that fixed beforehand. So thank you for anyone who watched. Sorry, this was a short stream.